What is up, guys? Madman12 here, and today I'm going to be talking about installing PC games that are not on Steam or on GOG or GOG or Good Old Games as it's called. And because a lot of people were asking me questions about this, and people kept asking me how did I get a game like Halo installed on this Lynx Vision 8 tablet and other games like Halo 2, and I thoroughly explained it. So this is almost like a part 3 video in a sense. Let me zoom out, and then to the right I have my Razer Edge Pro, which does not have Halo, and I will be installing it. So I'm going to be showing you guys that, how to do it, because I had a lot of questions about that. People were like, how did you get Halo installed? You know, I can't get it installed because it's a CD, and I can't install it. And I mentioned before about creating images of your PC games, and the way we're going to install it is by using an external hard drive. This is a 1 terabyte USB 3 external hard drive, which I will be connecting to the Razer Edge Pro, and once I connect it, it'll detect it. And again, if you know about images, this video is for you. Still, regardless, if you don't know about images, you can watch the video that I made. Let me plug this in, and you can watch the video that I made called PC retail games versus digital games. I explain about images there, and you see now I connected the external hard drive. The light is on it, you can see it. And let me bring the camera back down. I'm kind of like charging this in the middle of charging this camera. So all right, so again, here we have the images right here, you can see. So if I go right here to where it says image PC games, I'm gonna double click that. I'm gonna go right here to alcohol, and that's how you create your images, by either using alcohol or Daemon tools. Now I'm gonna scroll. Let me zoom out a little bit. Now I'm gonna scroll and I'm gonna find Halo. So I have to go through the H's, and yes, these are all my images of my PC games. And I'm talking about games that weren't Steam based. Games like Crysis 2, stuff like that, that's not on Steam. And these at the time in 2007, those were PC games that you can beat and sell, which a lot of people were doing, of course, because you had the right to sell your games after you beat it. Some people don't find replay value in them. I'm over here to the R, so I definitely passed it. Let me find it real quick here. Here we go. Halo. Okay, you can see there's Halo 2, and you can see the first Halo, which says Halo Combat Evolved. Let me zoom in, that way you guys can see that. So you see I have Halo 2 and Halo Combat Evolved, and that's what I'm going to be installing, again using the external drive that's right there connected to the Razer Edge. And that's the exact same way how I got Halo installed on the Lynx Vision 8. Again, some people gave me a lot of flack about this tablet, and again, I don't understand what people were expecting. I mean, I read the specs in the back of the tablet in that video, and I guess people were expecting, like 8K or 4K or 1080p, 60 frames. This tablet is not that powerful. It's meant to run certain games that you can play, like, Halo, Halo 2, a lot of the older games that you can run on it, which would run really, really good. I've done some thorough testing myself with several games like Back to the Future. You can see it's installed there, and a couple of other games. I was just experimenting with it, and again, it's a decent tablet for those older games, and people just were taking it like, oh, you ain't fooling anybody or whatever. People are just idiots, again, because they don't understand the fact that it's not meant for newer games, it's meant for older games. That's why I purchased it, and people just they just don't understand it, they just don't get it. Anyway, back to this here, the Razer Edge, and of course this tablet on the right is going to be able to withstand a lot of these games like Resident Evil 5 and more games that are a bit more powerful than Halo and Halo 2, because this tablet is actually, it's got a lot of horsepower. It's a power horse tablet, It's like a stronger version of a desktop. Anyway, so jumping off the topic, now getting back on the topic about the image. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically right click by holding it down, and you get a drop down menu. And I'm trying to see if I can find a mount here, but it tells me open with. So either way, I can just hit open with. And here it says keep using alcohol. So it already knows either Daemon 2s or alcohol is what I use to create my images. As you can see right there, Hitman 2, Grim Fandango, Grid. So again, a game like Grid, Halo, Halo 2, and like Crisis, those were games that didn't use Steam, that you can beat the game and sell it, and you know, you'll be all right. Anyway, so now I'm gonna click on this, on keep using alcohol. So it's gonna open it up, and it's gonna say there's a new version found. So I'm gonna hit no on this. All right, so I just basically opened up the alcohol program by using it this way. So now I'm just gonna go to where it says mount the image. Okay, that was my error right there. I'm supposed to click right here. Kind of looking through the camera lens, so it's a bit rough. All right, so here we have a drop down menu that says mount. So it says mount image. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So once I click that, I'll get a window. And I don't think I clicked it. I think I clicked away from it. There we go. Messing with a tablet is a bit crazier. Okay, so all this is touch screen. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to the Image PC games, and I'm gonna search for Halo. So I gotta go right here to the H's. All right, so here's Halo Combat Evolved. All I gotta do now is I highlighted it. I just have to click open. Once I click open, it should pop up. You hear that sound? Now, I click that. It's gonna tell me if you wanna run. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run it. That right there is what's gonna allow the setup to run. And the image is basically having the CD in a sense, but without having the CD. That's basically what the image is. You basically cloned the CD. All right, so I'm not gonna go to Express Install. I wanna custom install this. All right, so here's the part where I gotta punch in the product key. And let me look for that real quick. And of course, while I look for the product key, we'll be right back. All right, so we're back. And as proof, the product key, I did punch it in. So I just wanted to move my hand a little bit, that way you guys can see that. And now I'm just gonna click next. All right, so the product key was punched in, and now I'm gonna click next. And so here's the part where it's gonna ask me, what is it do you want installed? GameSpy, blah, blah, blah. Let me bring the volume down a bit. So it's gonna ask me, what do you want to install? You want GameSpy, install for all users, a desktop icon. Well, I'm gonna take out GameSpy because, again, this is no longer supported by GameSpy. These idiots shut down a lot of servers, including SWAT 4, one of my favorite games. Anyway, so installing from an external hard drive, which is this one right here. So installing from that through the USB 3. All right, so Halo just finished installing. The product key was pushed in. Excuse me, the product key was put in. All right, so now it says play now. Of course, it's gonna have to be updated. I can hit play now because it's reading off the image, but it's gonna need like the, you know, the image to remain on there. And as you can see, it's asking me here about the video card. It's like, are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. So anyway, here it goes. Again, I won't be able to get too far because I don't have a keyboard and a mouse connected on here. But you can see that the game is running. All right, so this is the non-patch version, which of course, if you don't patch it, you can't get online. So that's all I wanted to show you guys, that it actually can be installed. For me to get out of this is gonna be bad because I don't have the keyboard and the mouse connected. So I'll have to close this out by doing this. Anyway, again, let me close this. I mean, enlarge this. So you can see here that the Halo image is there. It says Halo Combat Evolved. And that is how you get games like Halo, Crysis, games that are not on Steam or GOG. That's how you get games like that installed onto the Lynx Vision 8 or any other computer that doesn't have a DVD-ROM drive. Let me close this out. Well, actually, before I close it out, let me unmount the image, and I'm gonna remove it from the list. All right, so now let me close that out. Again, you can see here I got a bunch of my images. Let me zoom in. You can see here I have a bunch of images here on the Razer Edge, and that's what I basically did. Just made images of all my PC games. Games like the first Max Payne, the second Max Payne, those type of games like Need for Speed Underground, those type of games, you know, they were only on CDs, and just like Halo and Halo 2, you know, they're not on Steam and it's not on GOG. So games like that, that's how you install it on tablets and of course other PCs that don't have a DVD-ROM drive. So again, I hope this video was useful to a lot of people. Again, if you don't know about images or you have any questions, hit me up in the comment section and I'll try to reply back to everyone as quickly as I can. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later, guys.